all of these missions are going to be done solo. Average player isn't going to have a team of 3 people helping him, so I'm not going to have a team of 3 people helping me. All of these going to be done solo to truly test how well I can sell all of my businesses without getting griefed. So let's get straight into it and see what happens. Okay, starting off with the nightclub. This sale mission really didn't have anything going for it. No griefers are trying to attack me, so we won't be seeing too much of this mission per se. There was a few little interesting things that came up, so stick around and see what those were. So everything was going well, right? Until I decided I wanted to start playing around with the cinematic features and got stuck between either choosing look directly at the helicopter or be stuck in the dumbass cinematic mode, and I was not having it. So I was kind of griefing myself here. Not really working out too well, can't lie. Well, after getting out of that predicament, I continue forward. Nothing really else to see unless you wanted to have a headache, like me when I was doing these missions. Anyway, this is a pretty embarrassing moment for me. I get stuck on a rock and then stuck in a divot, as you see later. But the interesting thing, you see that is a text message from one of the players on the server calling me a poofter. And I'm not having that level of disrespect, considering this guy didn't even try to grief me once during this mission. He is talking straight out of his ass. Even with my horrible driving skills and weird threats from other players on the server, we still managed to get that mission done without getting griefed. That's a $2 million into my bank account. Alright, so I didn't know that you couldn't see what I was typing, but I'm sending a text message to that guy earlier who called me a poofter. I was not having it. I did try to self-enforce a rule where I would rage bait any Oppressor Mark II kids trying to kill me. Unfortunately, I think I'm giving the Oppressor Mark II too much of a bad rap. You'll see why later. With the nightclub done, we headed over to the cocaine lab, and there's not much to say about this mission. Not gonna see much. It went off without a hitch. Literally drove point A to point B. Got the easiest sale mission. So yeah. Yeah, I wasn't putting you guys through that suffering. Easy 500k to the bank. Nothing to see there. Genuinely, nothing to see. Alright, so with the cocaine lab going pretty well to where I didn't have to put any clips in, we are moving on to the meth lab where things do start to get a little bit rocky from here on. I did kind of make an oopsie here, guys. If you watch closely, I ended up selling to Pacific Rim Finance. Not the ones, guys. Not the ones.
You are.
Alright, not the best solo mission. 4 bikes, 4 locations. Going to be hard. Alright, so we get this bike mission done pretty easily. I do kind of have a little bit of a spasm in the back of the truck, but it's alright. Hop on the Oppressor, favorite vehicle, way better than the Oppressor Mark II. You're gonna have way more fun driving it. At this point during my gameplay, I'm starting to think, yeah, alright. There's people at my cargo. I do crash there. That is the downside of driving the Oppressor. I look on the map, I see Superfly driving in on his Oppressor. Not cool. See another guy sitting down by my cargo. I stalk them after getting on my bike, watching them like a hunter watches his prey, except I'm the prey. And they've got exploding frickin' flying bike, alien bikes that are just gonna come and kill me! But they don't seem to be doing anything, so I will continue to just drive and see where it takes me. You know, better to try get 2 cell missions done than stand around and watch all 3 die. If all 3 die. Alright, so I fly back over. I'm looking down in the bottom right corner of my screen every second away. I'm seeing there's still 4 of my stock there. I'm getting excited. Fortunately, I still am seeing people on the map, and you can hear the explosions going off. I don't make it in time. Downsides of driving the Oppressor, I try to be James Bond on some fucking devious shit, and I die. Basically just sitting in the cuck chair as I watch him destroy hours of my work. Funnily enough, if you didn't notice right then, he destroyed my cargo and then left immediately, probably feeling guilty for what he's done. And he should feel guilty. That was hours of me putting drift stick onto my controller as I let it AFK overnight. It's actually not much of a big deal. Okay, so moving on, we're doing the counterfeit cash. Not my favorite business. Will be a nice 500k. Definitely more with the high demand bonus if we manage to sell all vehicles. I do stumble upon a weird glitch. I go back in, not sure what's going on. So I got the garbage truck mission, not the best mission. Actually, probably the worst mission I probably could have gotten, but it's alright. Still managed to do it, except, see that icon? That's a fighter jet. I told you, they were catching on. These damn little 12-year-olds in their multi-million-dollar jets think it's cool to destroy my cargo for 2,000 GTA dollars. Disrespectful ass. He wastes me there, destroying it. I'm fuming. I'm needing to get back. I mean, my counterfeit cash of all product you just decide to go at me for, you go for my worst one. I couldn't believe it. We get back in the next one and hopefully it all goes well. In fact, actually, it does all go well. I managed to sell all of this without any problem. Somewhat of a problem. You'll see. Yeah, really not much to see. If you look down in the bottom right, I'm getting all of these sale missions done. That's easy 260k. I mean, compared to what I could have gotten, it was a bit shit. As you see there, I did only have 1 truck left. Sold it. Couldn't get another truck, meaning that the guy with the jet, the multi-million-dollar jet, Didn't even have the balls to come after me driving it. Instead went for my patient sitting duck cargo. Disrespectful ass.
Alright, these drops are only accessible by seaplane.
Alright, so we're doing the document forgery seaplane missions. Not the best business and not the best mission for it. So I am not happy to do this at all. This is actually such a waste of my time and yours, to be honest, but it's a part of the game, so we're gonna do it. It's part of the challenge we're doing, so we're gonna do it. Maybe. Starting the worst mission in all of GTA, and of course, this is the mission where they really want to grief me, eh? Just listen. You hear that? That's the sound of someone locking onto me. And this guy is so bad, he cannot hit his shots at all. I managed to dodge everything this guy throws at me. And I was doing so well too. To be honest, I was actually kind of enjoying myself there. Fortunately, not even going to bother to show it. I kind of crashed into the water. That was a bit embarrassing on my part. I tried to dodge a missile. I went up for a loop. I went straight into the water. I won't lie, I broke the rules. I'm not doing this mission again. Fuck these planes. I am not doing that. I am not doing that. I'm sorry. Anyway, let's sell the weed business, my favorite MC business. Yes, maybe it doesn't sell the most, but I think it would be the most ethical of those in real life. Alright, so we're doing the boat mission. Pretty simple, pretty easy. We didn't get griefed at all during this, so I'm not going to show it much. Yeah, honestly, not much to say, very simple mission. I think if you get the boat mission, you're most likely not going to get griefed. I'd say not many people are going to be wanting to go out to where you are. Yeah. Easy mission, not much else to say, not anything else to show. Honestly, rest of this gameplay went off without a hitch, didn't have much else happen to us. That was a easy 500k into the bank. Yeah, so for the rest of this video, I'm not going to show much at all. We're selling the bunker and acid lab last. Really simple. Sold the insurgent easily, going back, getting the other one, selling that too. Simple stuff. Alright, yeah. we're just gonna skip to the acid lab now. Really not anything else to show you guys. These 2 missions went off so easily. Luckily they were my good businesses too. Alright, coming up to our last ever drop-off of the day, totaling at what? We've got our meth lab half blown up, we had our counterfeit cash, 2/3 of it blown up, we had a document forgery, only managed to go to, what, 3 drop-offs? Not the best business, didn't care about that, South Grief that had to. And then, yeah, nightclub, cocaine lab, bunker, acid lab, sold without any problems at all. If you guys enjoyed the video, please leave a like and subscribe, and if you made it this far, comment down below. We love oppressors. Not Mark II, oppressors.